1, 2, 3, zkouška, nazdar přátelé, tady Peky a já vás vítám u dalšího dílu Broken Swordu, kde jsme se minule trošičku zasekli, ale tentokrát, jak to, že mám tady 4,43, že by skončil tady na tý... Ne, jasně, pokračování 3, jsem slepej. Jsem si myslel, že 34 je míň než 30. Tak tady jsme skončili pokračování 3 a skončili jsme tady před muzeem, kterým jsem otevíral okno a schovával se tam do sargofágu, ale nevěděl jsem, co vlastně tam mám jako dál dělat. Tak jsem se podíval do návodu a zjistil, že tam vlastně nemám dělat vůbec nic. Jo, stačilo se jenom podívat na tu trojnožku a teď bychom se měli vydat zpátky do tadyhle, Gniko. Hele, back in Niko's apartment.
Hi, I've been to the crew museum.
Did you speak to Labino?
No, he wasn't there. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
No, počkej, to už asi nechceme úplně.
Look there, two guys.
Ale asi mi nic jiného nezbyde.
There's between.
Je zajímavý, že tady z toho to nejde prostě nějak končit. Nejde.
And the nights through. There's but the.
Tak, na to už klikat nikdy nesmím.
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
Ta muzika.
I've heard of Loch Marn. I'll write an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Ha!
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marn. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he cancelled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program. This site at Loch Marn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Belota case. If you really think Picram's gem is important, why don't you visit Loch Marn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
Takže jel na dovolenou do Paříže, jeho amík, a teď si udělá dovolenou ještě do Irska. No tak jo, proč by ne? Mně ještě napadla jedna věc, já to teda zruším.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Tak a já jsem si k tomu všimnul, že jak tady hrála ta muzika, tak hrála dost, tak ji možná dám trošku míň. Teď ji neslyšíte vůbec. Proč to mám vůbec nastavený takhle? Dejte mi vteřinku. Já si tady zvednu hlasitost na normál. A muzika, aby byla slyšet takhle. Takže takhle nastavím speech, ale speech mám ještě víc, tak speech nechám. Takže takhle nastavím zvukové efekty a muziku trošičku přitlumím. Takhle. Teď by se to mělo slyšet docela pěkně. Teď to je asi hezky nastavený a nemusím si to ani slumovat tady v nahrávacím softwaru. Aspoň doufám teda. Tak. 6 report from the manuscript, it's the Crew Museum. According to Blake, it was discovered in Loch Marn, Ireland. Ireland. Mluvím tady s paní.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
No, nic zajímavého. Zkusím teda jít na letiště. Hele, aeroport. Objevila se nám tu nová šipečka, takže půjdeme na letiště. Já si ještě prohlídnu, co tu všechno máme. Vítězný oblouk, Eiffelovka. No to jsou tak dvě věci, které jsem poznal. A na obou jsem byl. A já tam byl. Tak, hele, a máme tady vlaječku. Můžeme jít do Paříže, anebo do Lochmarnu. No, a tady krásná Česká republika, Slovensko, Polsko. No, paráda. Takže jdeme do Irska. Šup. Few hours later.
I passed the castle on the way into Lochmarn. The castle where Peagram's excavation was located.
Tak. Ireland, the Lochmarn Gem. Lochmar, jaká krásná vesnička. Niko a já musíme opravdu být na něčem. Na stopě něčeho velkého. Starověký rukopis rytířů templářského řádu a trojnožka z té středověkého manuskriptu, rukopisu. Všechno, co potřebuju, je ten drahokám, se kterým to asi tam jako je vyobrazený, ale ještě něco. Začnu tím, že se zeptám místních na Peagram a jo, na Peagrama, to je ten historik, a jeho kopání. Tak tady vidím nějakého místňáka a úplně vypadá jako Ir, ale i má tu čepici, vidíte to?
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Zamčenej. Tady se nám zkoušeli, jestli náhodou druhá strana nebude fungovat.
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Všechno mě povolili z letadla, no, si vzít, dobře.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Rosso's the name. Murder's my game.
Are you a detective?
Let's just say I'm here to find the truth.
Cool. Just like on the telly.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year. What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No. Only, what do you want to know? Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No.
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Lochmarn.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but me legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
A 10 dětí, pokud počítáš i ty od
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on, I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
No way.
No dobře.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character.
No dobrá.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Tak, ještě jsem tu chtěl udělat jednu věc. Mně přišlo, že ta muzika strašně řve. Někdy se prostě strašně rozohní, takže já jí dám ještě o pous níž. A pak si to musím poslechnout, jestli to uslyšíte nebo ne. Tak, to o pous. A já můžu jít, ale tady můžu jít. A nebo tady, jak si s někým pokecáme tady v baru. Ježiš, tady je lidi. A ty všechny jako mám prokecat, jo? To je ten vypadá, že na někoho čeká.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone. Does this match?
No.
Do you reckon...
No.
What is this...
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
See you later.
Dobře, jdeme dál.
He wasn't listening.
No, hurá, aspoň tak.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
No, tady toho je.
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald?
Yes, I do. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about working at the dig.
I can't imagine anyone employing Sean Fitzgerald on a dig. He wouldn't know a post hole from his elbow.
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh no, I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Ty vado, to je dobrý. Já to jenom schrnu, jo. On se optal na Fantoma a myslel toho Fantoma z hradu, o kterým mu říkal ten 5letý kluk venku před hospodou. A nakonec tady z pána vypadlo, že viděl Fantoma opery.
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
I most certainly have. A remarkable institution. Did you know? They were the originators of our system of credit. Their financial empire stretched from the Atlantic to the Caspian Sea. With bases in so many countries, they had to establish new methods of fiscal transfer.
So, the Knights Templar were nothing but a bunch of bankers.
I don't get it. Are you saying these Templar guys invented bank charges?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose they did.
What a dirty trick. Didn't anyone try to stop them?
Oh yes, they were arrested and many were burnt at the stake.
Good. They bloody well deserved it if they were anything like my bank manager.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
How can I get into the castle?
But those walls were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart. But I dare say you'll find a way, if you've the will.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
Oh.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmarn. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
No. Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
Why has Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Do you reckon?
No.
No, tady asi to nemá smysl všechno praktikávat. Vyspovídám tady toho druhýho, který se nám občas vísil do rozhovoru.
Do you know Professor P?
Do I know him? Oh, I know the good professor. No, I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know.
Do you know anything about...
Only that he didn't have the right tools for it. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact?
It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavoured condoms, more likely.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick.
Same again. Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
That's right. Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
What excitement?
May I shake you?
No,
Well, how come?
because I'll spill me beer.
Dobře,
Bye for now.
tak teď jdeme ještě barmana.
Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the undertaker comes to collect him.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No, you're the first today.
Ty, ten mi to tam dal. To je dobrý.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
A nezaplatil.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Look, I gotta be going.
Tu máme ještě posledního pána.
Hi there, old-timer.
What?
Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh!
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, I'll see you later.
Takže, dobře. Z novýho. Tady máme nějaký úsek.
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
A já jsem ho vzal, jo. Tak. A nemůžu třeba ukrást tohleto? Oh.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire. It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a...
Jo, zatím je ta hra pověstná, že tu jsou některé okamžiky nebo animace, kdy je třeba jednat. Jo, naštěstí to není jako, že bych propás okamžik, ale je třeba si počkat. A to samé bylo vlastně i s tím oknem v muzeu. A to samé nás ještě čeká potom s pozlem.
Hello again.
What?
Here, this wire belongs to you.
Oh no.
I'll see you later.
Dobře, jo, to mě tak napadlo. Zkusím jakou taškařici udělat.
Mr. Fitzgerald? Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
How dare you?
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques. Marquet. Give the package to me.
No, why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem. Hey, I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Came across this guy, Sean Fitzgerald, který byl nervózní, jak dlouhý ocas kočky. Jak dlouho ocasá kočka. Měl dát nějaký balíček Gramovi a říct, že mu byl dán od Grama balíček a měl ho dát Jacku Marketovi. Tam můžeme podívat, co se tam stalo.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass, but the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Tady jsme si mohli všimnout, že to auto rozbilo tu krabičku. Ale na to se asi podíváme až příště. Už to hraju skoro 33 minut, což je dost, chtěl jsem jenom půl hodiny. Takže to tady uložíme na pokračování. Ještě se tady podívám. 38%, takže jsme udělali 4% z příběhu. A já se zase budu těšit na příště, nejspíš asi na zítřek. Dneska je úterý, takže zítra bude stream, středeční stream od 9 večer. Mám pro vás přichystaný překvápko, novou hru, tak se na to těšte a určitě ve středu od 9 přijďte. A zatím se mějte pěkně a čau čau.